Hello there. Hi. Welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome to this, the 6th of April, 2026. Hopefully you're doing well today. We are back today to play Carnival Massacre. I was going to play Clock Tower PS1, but I realized that we might not be able to beat it this week, simply because we only have today and tomorrow to play it, and I don't know if that's enough time, given that we've never played it before. It's a bit of a mystery, a bit of a search around and find what you need to do kind of game. So I decided to put Clock Tower PS1 on hold until about Sunday. If you don't know, if you haven't been here, basically what's going on is this week, Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday are normal streaming days, but Wednesday we normally do Division 2 with the Leave ending and Void after 12 p.m. Thursday I'm taking off because the time that we stream would put us too late, because I need to go to bed early to get up early for the procedure that I'm having on Friday. So I'm taking Thursday off to prepare for Friday, which I'm also taking off. The procedure is just a liver biopsy, so I'm just supposed to lay around for the day after the biopsy. I have to get the biopsy done, then I have to lay there for a few hours, then I have to go home and also lay down for a few hours, or lay down for the rest of the day, basically. We don't stream on Saturdays, so basically Thursday through Saturday, I'm not going to be streaming. And then we should be back on Sunday. So my hope is, if I'm feeling up to it, Sunday, we'll get back to streaming. We'll start Clock Tower PS1. So Monday and Tuesday, we're going to do kind of a pickup day. We're going to play Carnival Massacre. I don't think it'll take the whole stream. I do have a game that we'll play after it. It's not going to be a horror game, but it will be something we'll play after this. As for tomorrow, I have no idea what we're going to do. I'll try to figure it out before tomorrow evening. But the goal is basically Carnival Massacre. Another game we'll check out after that, because I think this game is only like a couple hours long. I don't think it's super long. And then we'll do something tomorrow. Then we'll do Division 2 on Wednesday, barring any schedule changes. And then, like I said, we'll take Thursday through Saturday off and hopefully get back to everything on Sunday. But I do appreciate everybody sticking out with us while I deal with this stuff. Hopefully there won't be any other major procedures that I need to do, but the whole point of this procedure is to see if there's anything going on. So if it does find something, this could start a, cascade of other things to check out, other procedures. I don't know. It all depends on what the next few appointments and stuff are able to find. If this comes back clean and there's nothing to worry about, then obviously we'll go from there, and so on and so forth. So, but as for this week, that's what it's looking like schedule-wise. And like I said, the next 2 days we'll just play some stuff. I have some other games I was looking at. The problem is the other games I was looking at, they're just too long. For a couple days, they're just too long to play over a couple days. So I was looking through trying to find something for us to do that would be like 2 streams long. Unfortunately, most of the stuff that I have is like 3 or 4 streams, and I really don't want to get something that's like, if anything is going to take like a week or whatever, I really didn't want to start that. So I wanted something that was like 1 or 2 streams long, or less than that, preferably, like half a stream, 1 stream, that kind of thing. And I was really struggling to find that stuff, because I don't have a lot of short stuff to play. That is my Achilles heel when it comes to content. A lot of my content is like 4 streams, 5 streams, multiple weeks, multiple months, worth of content. I don't have a lot of pick up and play kind of stuff. But hey, Void, how you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well today. But yeah, so we're gonna play this. Like I said, I don't think this will take the whole stream to do. What am I drinking? Just some Sunkist for now until I drink enough of that, and then I do have my glass of tea as well. But yeah, so we're gonna do Carnival Massacre, and then probably something a little bit after that. Also, we've gotten through basically through the first week of April. So after April, once May rolls around, May will be St. Jude month. I will try to get all the stuff set up for that. I don't know what we're gonna do for big incentives. I have some idea for small incentives. I have come up with a theme for what we're gonna do for the month. I'm trying to figure out like what we can do big incentive wise. I'm not. Incentives are really hard for me. I don't do a lot of the big incentive stuff. Last year we did basically like unlocking more Resident Evil games to play, and like that was hope you're having a good day. I'm doing all right. That was all right, but I don't want like every year to be like, hey, play more games, right? Like because that I feel like that would probably get annoying after a certain amount of time. So I don't know. I'm gonna probably do some work this month to figure out what we're gonna do for incentives next month. But I do have a theme picked out for St. Jude month that will be next month. We'll be doing some charity work. Obviously, like I said, I'm still seeing doctors and stuff. So if medical stuff starts happening later this month, you know, we might cut back on the amount of streams and stuff. But I still do want to try to do something fun next month for the St. Jude stuff. That we like I said, I think we've done that every year, except one, I want to say, that I've streamed. So thank you for the 10 stream streak, Void. I do appreciate it. So I would like to continue doing that, and I would like to try to shoot to do something later in the year, but again, everything's kind of subject to subject to change as we go further in the year as things kind of progress. But yeah, I think that's about it. That's all I wanted to talk about. Like I said, it's gonna be a short week this week. Wednesday will be our last stream, and then we won't be back until Sunday. But hopefully by my hope is by the end of this month we'll have some sort of direction in some way or another about what we can be doing. Which I know I've been saying on and off for the past 6 months, but that's unfortunately just how medical stuff works. So we'll do what we can do. We do what we can do, and we're gonna keep streaming as best as I can. Keep playing games, and we've got, like I said, we've got the Clock Tower series to get to. I'd like to finish up Friend's Favorite Retro, which I don't know if we'll be able to finish this month. Probably not, to be honest. And then we'll be getting into some more retro stuff in the future. We'll obviously still be doing horror stuff. Those are kind of the mainstays of the channel, and then we'll see what else comes out this year. There's a lot of stuff that's being announced and shown off. They did a weird kind of like oopsie today that I saw for Atlas. Atlas announced a, like, I think it's like 20 or 30 year anniversary of like Persona 1 and 2, but they said the release of 1 and 2 when all they were selling was merchandise. And I'm like, you guys are really like ticking off your Persona fans, because there's no ports of 1 and 2. You have multiple ports of all the other games. Like, multiple editions, at least, of the other games. And you have yet to port the first two games. So, I saw that today, and I was just like, that's very silly. I mean, there's some reasons why I think that exists. Some of that does not age very well. If you know some of the stuff in Persona 2, for instance, some of that does not age well. But I keep seeing a bunch of different things from a bunch of different like publishers and studios that seem to be hinting at a lot of people working on some projects that might be coming out like this year that look really interesting. So I think this year might be I'm hoping might actually be a really good year for gaming. I think the gaming community is crumbling, though. I think gaming has become so like in the media right now that like everybody's talking a bit about it and everybody has an opinion about it, that everyone's just talking. And like some people are just throwing stuff out there that just like, it's just like, did you think about this before hitting the send button, like, whatsoever? Because there's just some really outlandish opinions out there that I'm just like, this doesn't even make sense in any context. Like, you gave context and it still doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know. I think it's because of like the success of some of the bigger streamers and some of the bigger like YouTube content creators and stuff like that. Like, also, like, I think part of it, like, with, like, Markiplier doing that movie that got released, you know, him being able to use his, like, career to, like, fund a movie that made it into multiple theaters in multiple countries and, like, you know, all of that stuff, right? So, like, I think there's a whole lot, like, gaming has always had eyes on it, obviously. The video game crash in the 80s and all of that stuff, and but I don't know. It just seems like recently there's a lot more people just stating opinions and stuff on like gaming stuff, and like some of it just comes from like just way left field, man. Just like so far left field. It's like it seems like it's coming from people that don't like legitimately don't play games, right? It's coming from people that like don't play video games. They like watch video games, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with watching video games, but it's just like it's weird to tell people how they should feel about a thing without experiencing a thing, right? I don't know. It's strange, because like one of the arguments I'm seeing is like people talking about playing like, I think the one that I've seen the most recently is people talking about like playing the Resident Evil games versus like watching playthroughs of the Resident Evil games, and it's just like, one, there's a lot of Resident Evil games, for one, right? Like, playing all of them is an expensive venture. But even if you like shrink that down, like the OG trilogy are pretty accessible now because of the GOG stuff. But people like, oh, I don't want to deal with the controls or whatever, and it's like, I mean, you know, there's viable reasons to not want to play the game and whatever, but it's just like people are. Yeah, they're on Steam now, yeah. But people are, like, telling people how they should feel about a game that they themselves have not played. And it's it's interesting because it's like games are interactive media, right? Like you you are in my opinion inherently missing something by not having played them. Um so it's weird to tell someone about an experience you haven't experienced, right? It's like telling someone about a band that you haven't gone to the concert of, right? Telling them about a concert experience, right? You could tell them about the music because you can listen to the music, but telling them about a concert experience that you did not go to, right? Like saying food tastes good that you haven't eaten. Yeah, I guess that's another similar. Like looking at a really well made pizza and being like, oh, that's gonna be that pizza tastes good without actually having taken a bite of the pizza. Yeah, it's interesting. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with being like I like the way this game looks or I like the world of this thing. Like you could talk about pieces of a thing, but you telling other people how they should feel about a thing regardless is just a really weird way to approach any topic. And it's very strange to like tell people about an experience that you have not had. Right? And I that's the part of the like the disconnect I'm seeing. Like I said, the one I'm seeing most recently is Resident Evil, and I think it's because Requiem came out, right, and it's gotten a whole lot of like eyes on it recently because Resident Evil obviously has been around for a very long time. 98, right? I think the first one came out in like 98, but maybe it's older than that. When did the first Resident Evil come out? I thought it was 98. 96. Okay. It was Japan in 96. But anyways, but it's just like, because like there's a lot of people that like really get into the lore of the games and stuff like that, and it's just like that's cool, but like telling people how they should feel about an experience that you haven't experienced is very strange. It's very, very strange because like I haven't played all the Resident Evils. I've played most of them, but I still would not tell people how they should feel about like Revelations, which I haven't played. I will tell them like I've heard good things. I've heard other people like the Revelations games. I haven't played them. That's how I would always approach those conversations, right? I don't know. Like, don't ask me. Ask someone who's played them. Right, I like legitimately. I've heard like people really like the Revelations, like 1 and 2. I've heard there's some sequences, and I don't know. I think is the second one. I don't know. There's one of them that has some sequences that are kind of like eh. But again, I don't know. I haven't played them, and that's the same thing. Like someone was talking about. We were playing Clock Tower, and someone was talking about that they didn't like Clock Tower 3, which I was like, wow, that's kind of surprising because most people that I've talked to actually really love Clock Tower 3. And I was literally followed that up with like, I don't know, I haven't played it yet. We're eventually going to play Clock Tower 3, but I haven't played it yet, right? So I can't speak to that. So, you know, it's just one of those things. And I've talked about it before. There's no having a true discussion on the internet with text-based discussions, like especially on like Twitter and stuff, right? You're not going to have a real conversation there. Like it's just not going to happen. Like I feel like the only way you have a discussion on the internet is if you're having like you have to find someone who wants to actually argue in good faith, which is very rare nowadays. And 2, you have to have something like in a video type setting, right? Like where you're on a podcast or whatever. And again, that's why you have to have step 1, right? Because being invited to a podcast does not always mean that they're going to argue in good faith. But it's just so strange to me because like if we're talking about like movies or music and stuff like that, there are things you can do to experience that, like. But with games, like part of gaming experience is playing it, right? It's an interactive media. So you can't really get the full experience of a thing that is a game without interacting with it. You can get most of an experience. I would give you some of that. Like you can experience the story, you can experience the audio, you can experience the characters. In fact, I would say sometimes you can get more of an experience in some cases of a game, because like you're not having to worry about the interaction. You can focus on like how things are like shot. You can focus on things like how the characters are acting or moving or whatever. Like you can catch things that people playing the game aren't, because they're focused more on the interaction. Like there are upsides to like watching someone play a game. I wouldn't argue against that, but there is still something lost by not playing a game, and it's interactive, right? Hey, welcome in, Mona Lisa. How you all doing tonight? You guys don't know, Mona Lisa is a new member of the Crypt Stream Team. Gallery raise, smile and pose for your portrait.
You're crazy.
How was the Alien Isolation? Were you able to get any further? Welcome in, everybody. If you don't know who I am, I'm Massacre Games, play a variety of games here on the channel. Mostly horror, mostly retro. We were just having a little discussion about people playing games and having opinions about playing games and not playing games. So you caught us while we were yapping, so hopefully you had a good time over there with Mona Lisa. If you need a raid run for any reason, get you some food, get you some water, or go take a nap, I completely understand. Just throw us a follow, come back when you can. We'd love to have you. Also, I do like to ask of my raiders, what's your favorite retro game? What's your favorite horror game? And if you have one, what's your favorite retro horror game? Feel free to drop that in chat, or feel free to keep lurking. Whatever is most comfortable for you. And like I said, if you do a raid and run, I completely understand. Alien Isolation has been a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard it is a very intense game. I have not played it myself. Eventually I need to bite the bullet and go ahead and pull the trigger and do that one. But I've heard it is quite intense. That Alien does tend to give you quite a hard time. But all things RE, we geek about it any moment. Yeah, we were talking about that. We were actually talking about how there's some people that like they don't play the game, but then tell people who do play the game how they should feel about the game. It's a weird thing that's going on Twitter right now. You've probably seen, if you're on Twitter for any amount of time, you've probably seen people talking about that. So we were talking about that, how it's very, very strange. But Carnival, Depeche Mode. We are playing Carnival Massacre, but yeah, we're about to jump into the game, but again, I do appreciate the raid. Thank you for coming in, and thank you, welcome in, Conscious Butte, and Anonymous 1, La Katrina Sushi. Okay, let's make sure I read that. Oh yeah, definitely see the bad side of it. I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of communities have some very weird some very weird sides to the fandom. It wouldn't be a fandom without all of the chaos. So, but yeah, we were just about to jump into a game, but I do appreciate the raid again. So let's go ahead and jump over here. We're gonna get this game started. If I can capture it. There we go. Hopefully you all had a fun time over there with Mona Lisa. Okay, full screen. Oh, does this want to be played with a controller? Okay, that is not my resolution. There we go. I would like music, please. Volume started low, which is always nice. But, and if you haven't already, please do give Mona Lisa a follow. I've been hanging out in her chat past few streams. Very, very fun chat. And like she said, she's been doing some Alien Isolation. Okay, hopefully this doesn't want me to do controller. We'll see if we can do it with keyboard and mouse. If not, we'll switch to controller. Looks like you start a game. Yeah, it's supposed to be kind of like old school RE Silent Hill, but obviously more recently released. But okay. Okay, that might be a little too loud. Jesus.
I feel like I'm going insane.
News updates.
Back-to-back disappearances have left the small county of North Prairie shaken. A teenage girl was reported missing just this morning. 17-year-old Harley Nielsen vanished
Is that not
without a
us?
trace. She
Or
left
is that our
all her
friend?
belongings at home and disappeared earlier today. This case is especially alarming because just a few weeks ago, Harley's younger sister, Chloe Nielsen, also went missing.
Also, thank you for the follow, by the way. We do anonymous follows here. So if anybody wants to lurk and follow, don't worry about getting shouted out unless you want to. You can tell me you followed, and I will thank you personally.
Pebbles Wonderland, which remains the primary focus of the investigation due to Chloe's last known whereabouts. If you have any information about Chloe or Harley, please contact local authorities immediately. Every lead counts in the search.
Okay, is this not us? Are we not? So, okay, I'm guessing maybe our... Okay, it's tank controls, which we can potentially do with... mouse and keyboard. I might have to switch to controller for this. Because you know with tank controls, you gotta use a good old-fashioned controller. Okay, how do we... E is our interact. Shift is run. So there's... So it's a little old school, it doesn't tell you what to interact with. It's donuts. But I don't really like donuts, so I guess I don't need to worry about that. It's donuts. Yeah, I was wondering if they were going to do that. There's an achievement called It's Donuts. If you don't know, there is in Silent Hill 3, there's a bakery you go in at the very beginning of the game, and Heather says, "It's bread," and that's just the line. So that's what this is a reference to. Also, my window is a little messed up. Okay, so does this mean it's on? Okay, this means it's on. So that's why that's why she says it's donuts. Oh, that tells us we can. Okay. Yep. This is a place desperate in need visit from a garbage truck. Like my house. Need an RE-style games recommend Rogue Mansion. Really? I don't think I've heard of that. Hold on, is that on Steam? Rogue Mansion. Rogue Mansion. I have not heard of that. Unexplained tragedy brings together the fate of a group of strangers inside ever-shifting mansion of horrors. It's a classic survival revival you've been waiting for, combined with roguelike mechanics. Ooh, interesting. They do have a demo. I might check this out. I'm not big into roguelikes, but I've been looking for one to be my thing, and who knows, maybe that'll be the one. But cool. Yeah, I added it to my list. I'll definitely check that out at some point. Thank you. But yeah, no, we love we love that here. Kind of like RE with a twist. Imagine RE Mansion, but every time you die, yeah, the roguelike elements, yeah. Yeah, I actually have... So, we play a lot of retro games here. And when we play our retro games, we play them physical. So, give me just a sec. That is all of the Silent Hill games. So... Yeah, and then there's a... You can't see it because her skirt's green, but there's a statue of Heather from Silent Hill 3. Yeah, I'm a much bigger Silent Hill fan than Resident Evil fan, but yeah, whenever we play our retro games, I try to play physical. So... And, big fan of retro horror, so that's what most of our content tends to be. We're actually currently playing through the Clock Tower series. So we just got finished with this last night. Here, I'll go big screen again to show you. We just got finished with this last night, which is Clock Tower 2. So we're taking a little bit of break, but we're going to be doing Clock Tower PS1, and then Clock Tower 3, probably next week sometime. So, yeah. But we play a lot of old school horror on the channel. Like I said, I try to play it physical. Oh, are they gonna reference Silent Hill 2 here? Pebbles, what does it say? Pebbles Wonderland, now open. Sign didn't age well. Heck yeah. I, big fan of horror for a very long time. But I do appreciate it. I haven't played the Silent Hill series. Want to someday. I have to clear some of my backlog. Yeah. Oh, have you seen? I don't know if you've joined the Discord. There is for the stream team. We have a backlog challenge that we are working through this year. A bunch of us have been started working on backlog stuff. Clock Tower is some of the stuff on my backlog. If you haven't checked that out yet, I highly recommend joining us on the backlog challenge. It's helping us keep track of the stuff that we want to get done. And at the end of, so I think I'm going to participate. Yeah, you should. It's really cool. But basically, starting last month, the mods and the graphic, the people that make the graphics, they've started doing a thing where at the end of every month, they've been doing a graphic for what everybody's favorite backlog game that they beat is, which is really cool. They do like a graphic, and it says you basically do like a 1 or 2 sentence reason why you liked it. It's really cool. But yeah, if you're working on backlog games, I recommend it. Obviously, you have the giant hill of Alien Isolation to overcome, but I have faith in you. I think you'll get that one done in no time. But oh, we've got to do the Silent Hill 2 jaunt. Thanks. Yeah, like I said, I have not played that game, but I know that game has some length to it. Okay, let's look. We got a little camp right here. Is this our save? No. Can we sit? No? Okay. Trying to do something with this, and doesn't look like we can do anything. Guess it's just a campsite. You ready for bed? It was great meeting you and chatting. Good luck for this game. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you again for the raid and everything. Hopefully you rest well. Look forward to stopping by your stream again. And I hope hope tomorrow and everything goes well for you. Okay, this is a weird camera angle. Okay, it's like you're gonna change. Leave area. Yes. That was loud.
It's so dark in here.
Someone said it's so dark in here. Oh. Flashlight off, flashlight on. Super helpful. Yeah, that... You know what's funny? Because I much prefer this than games that are just, like, pitch black. Like, I would rather a flashlight be, like, not really necessary than a pitch black game, because there's so many horror games now that, like, it's just like you can't see anything without a flashlight, and it's so, like, so horrible because it's like it's so inaccessible, because if you just can't see anything, you're just done for, man. Like, so I'd rather have it like this, where it's just like, yeah, you can still see, but the light at least illuminate high. Hello there. Who are you and what do you want? Are you our missing sister? Friend? Yeah, yes, I figured out the run button. Why are you telling me that now? Also, is this a weapon? Oh, this is a camera. Harley is fine, okay. Apparently was found in the attic of a farmhouse. Can stun enemies with it. Okay. Yes, I figured that out. Oh, I had to unequip it and equip it. I guess that's a little bit of a bug. Okay. Aim. Nice. Fire, yep. You know, that's actually interesting. There's not a lot of games that give you a weapon just to stun enemies. Right? Most games give you, like, a physical weapon that immediately you use to kill enemies. Like, having a survival horror game where you use a weapon to kind of just, like, stun the enemies and then get past them could be cool. Let's see how they use that here. Because if they're more leaning towards, like, a, hey, don't kill everything you see kind of thing, that could be... Lock must be broken. Okay, there is a map. Okay. Unsolved objective, save room locked, unlocked connection. Let's see how they use that here. That could be really cool. That's quick turn. The faster quick turn than what were we playing? Oh, Fatal Frame 2 remake. Jeez, the quick turn in Fatal Frame 2 remake. Just don't use it, man. It is bad. Hey, it's Zoltan.
Welcome.
What the?
Oh.
Oh, where the letters bust out to make save. Nice. It says seek answers, but the letters are broken out and says save. Nice. Very good. Not enough coins. Okay, so there is going to be limited saves. Resupply. 6 coins for ammo. So we're going to get ammo, a 9mm, a rifle, a shotgun, health spray. Okay, so they do call it health spray. So I don't know if we're going to get chalky milk for all of you. Okay, there was a coin right there. 3 coins. Okay, all you Silent Hill 4 fans, I don't know if we'll get chalky milk, but we'll see. let's okay. And let's save just in case. Save. Okay, it just takes the coin. I wish there was something in the middle that said like saved. There needs to be something to tell the player that they've done the thing. Having elements to tell the player how they've interacted with a thing are very important. In the pizza box. Nothing. Okay. Okay, we are in Pebbles Wonderland. Okay, I see some more ammo. Shotgun. What's that? Health spray. Anything hidden back here? No. Alrighty. What's this? Rifle ammo. Okay. So we're picking up. Okay. What? This probably uses shotgun shells, right? Yes, that's Carnival shotgun. Okay. Can we get coins out of the cash registers? No. Don't want to go up there just yet. Assuming we can. Buy soda. Yes. Picked up one soda. Okay, soda takes a coin. Is soda with 50 ingredients? Ingredients unfortunately spelled incorrectly. But that's what it is what it is. So I think I see another health spray in the garbage there. Okay, we got a headless horse. Might be another Silent Hill 3 reference. Carousel definitely would be. Pistol ammo. We're kind of filling up on stuff. Check the pizza box again. Okay, we can squeeze under here. It would sure be nice to find a map. Okay, we got kind of the like tunnel of love thing. Yep. Oh, I think I see a coin here. Nice. Say hot dogs? Gotta give us some hot dogs. No hot dogs? Okay. Shotgun shells 1. Okay, does that cap us out? Okay, no, it's 7. That would be an odd number to cap us at. Okay, pizza. Is there something right here? There is. Ah! Okay, sometimes tokens are a little small. What you guys watching? You guys are watching token and a health spray. Nice. 5 shotgun shells. Okay. Is that a bear trap? I'm not gonna stand on it to find out. But that definitely seems like a bear trap. Can't open this door. Okay, we went into the... Oh. Bathroom time. Okay, this is the thing we saw. Okay. Yeah? Why are you so loud? This smile. Okay, we get tokens for shooting them. What is this? It said lock must be broken. Okay. Oh, hi. So is this what we're fighting? Boarded up. Okay. There's 2 doors here. Okay, that door... Okay, oh, I see. That door was ripped off the hinges here. That's what that is. Oof. This is ominous. Okay, I'm gonna adjust the volume. The mastering seems to be a little messed up, so I'm gonna bring it down this way. And then I'm gonna bring it back up through my own mixer. And then we can adjust it through my mixer, and then we'll go from there. So there's gonna be a jump scare right around here, right? Yeah, there they are. It's like, I know there's gonna be someone in here. Hi. Say cheese. Oh, you took 2 shotgun shells. Okay. I'm gonna use that because we need to grab that wheel, right? Okay, so they're starting to take 2 shotgun shells, so we're gonna have to be careful about how we approach. Hi. Well, we found pebbles. Pebbles just hanging out down there, I guess? Red balloon in the sewers, probably an It reference. Okay, is our map actually working now? Ah, it is, okay. Green and yellow herbs, probably a Resident Evil reference. Did not mean to hit that button. Hey Riggs, thank you for the lurk, I do appreciate it. I'll go ahead and get you a shout out as well. If you're not already following Riggs, another member of the Crypt Stream team, playing some Subliminal. Not Superliminal, which is a different puzzle game, but Subliminal, also a puzzle game, but also a psychological horror game. Definitely go give them a follow if you haven't already. Was checking a bit of that out earlier as well. Main water shut off. Missing valve. Okay, we have not used an item before, so I'm guessing we just get near it and put use. Indeed we do. Okay, we were draining the tunnel of love. Got it. You unlocked it. Okay, gotta figure out where we are in relation to things. I saw this over here. Okay, that's not ammo. It looked like ammo. Hi. Okay, we might have to be a little bit more conservative with our ammo, but... I think we can also buy ammo with tokens. Okay, that was a bear trap. Says I'm still fine, though. Okay. Now I know where we are. This should be... Yep, the drained tunnel of love. Alright, so let's go back to the save point. So I'm guessing, yeah, but I'm guessing there's gonna be murder rabbits all over the place now. Okay, storage. Store the rifle ammo. I'm gonna store this as well. Resupply. Shotgun shells, 2. Okay, so it's 1 coin a piece. Okay. We can only buy so many of those, that's fine. Let's save. So we need to test something. If it takes 2 shots to kill them, we need to figure out how many coins they give us. Okay, they give us 2 coins, and if we can kill them in 1 shot, that's a net 1 coin, technically. What's in here? It's locked, gotta find a key card, okay. I need to... Yeah. I didn't have her in sight, so... Yeah, so... They're just an equal amount at that point. Need to equip this again. Okay, so now we can go in the Tunnel of Love. What the hell is that? Okay. There was a letter that I saw, like, sink down with the water? Maybe that was a key card or something. Shotgun shells. That was probably the key card. See that thing over there? Okay, there's a jack in the box next to that door, which is probably gonna pop out. not making any sound. Which I can't tell if it's more or less concerning. Okay. Save handgun. Great for everyday carry. Okay, so that's a revolver. Not really sure that would use 9mm rounds, but sure. Okay, we can get more shotgun shells if we want. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Yep. That's why you have that prepared. Oh. I'm dying? Jesus. Okay, don't let them get close, apparently. I was trying to get closer to see if we could do more damage at a closer range, but apparently not. It's a theater machine? Yes,
I wonder what these cranks do.
In a castle on a hill so high, king and queen ruled beneath the sky. While their love was strong and steady, the crowd was fuming with terrible envy. Okay. Okay. Okay, there's the king and queen. Then came a challenger with a sword in hand. His eyes on fire stood there with a demand. He wanted the king's love and the king dead. Soon both stood in front to fight till the death. Okay, well that's this guy. Oh no, that's the king. Put the king back. They fought gracefully, yet fate fooled them in the end. The mighty king and brave challenger both end up dead, with only the weeping queen left behind. Once happy kingdom was covered in crimson light. Okay, so get rid of both the guy and the king, I guess? Uh-huh. Is that an arm? Picked up automaton arm. Okay. Backpack is full. Notepad. Okay, I don't have any notes on the notepad. There it is. That thing popped out with a gun. That's crazy, dude. Okay. Let's store the pistol for now. Exit. Oh, what? I haven't saved since this one. Great. Okay. Great. Okay. Well, we've learned. We have learned. That is interesting.
We need to find a way to...
Sorry, I was just checking my YouTube screen, make sure it was working. Okay. Okay, so we'll need to save. How are we supposed to stop that little machine gun guy? Oh, she's... That's crazy, dude. She was stuck to me. She, like... That was cheap, dude. She, like... I stunned her, but she, like, stuck to me as I moved back. That was not how that should work. Store 50% off? This thing offers deals? That's interesting. Save. Okay, so now we know we have to be careful. Bird key. Okay. We skip cutscenes.
I wonder what these cranks do.
It don't look like we can skip cutscenes. Okay, so it's Queen, Guy, Castle King. I don't know where I'm supposed to use that at. Door. We got a bird key. Oh, this is open now. Interesting. What the hell? Oh. Can you not come in here? Okay, let's check our map. Locked connection. This is locked by a door. I don't know what that's locked by. Inventory. What's that? Okay. We haven't gone to the Ferris wheel. Backpack is full. Oh, yeah. the bird key for this. Oh, this is where the arm goes. Okay. Let's go get a soda. I also want to check out the Ferris wheel. Because I think we can squeeze under that. Inventory full? No, okay. Oh, because we still have the ammo, I see. Crawley. Crawley melted. Jesus. Probably? A screwdriver? What is that? Is it a key? What is this doing here? These nightmares are killing me. It's been 3 days since Mom and Dad came back from the dumb theme park without Chloe. I can't believe they lost her. I wish I had kept my mouth shut. Maybe that way I could have gone with them there. I should have looked after her. Stupid arguments. I asked Mom and Dad what happened, but nothing. The police were here yesterday. They took some pictures. They wrote stuff down. Then nothing. A missing poster. A handshake. That's it. What a joke. Oh, okay. It's the... Can I get on one of these? I can't. Is there any point to that? Okay. Is there like an achievement for that or something? No. Okay. I don't know why we needed to do that. Maybe one of these has something on them? Let's take a look at. We might be jumping ahead on a puzzle or something here, but I wonder if one of the Ferris wheel things has a item on it. Yellow. No. So there's 2 yellows. Multiple green, okay. I'm guessing we'll have to do something with that later on. Okay. So I definitely need to go this way. Oh, hi. Temporarily leaving area. Save before leaving. 5 coins? No. Jesus. Oh, that, okay. Nice. This is actually just, it kind of reminds me of the silly thing you had to do in Alyssa. There's a chase sequence thing that you do in Alyssa. Okay, we can't aim down. Okay, this is why it costs 5 coins to do that, because every shot you hit gets you a coin back. Is it? Nice. Also rude. Oh. Okay, can't stun him. Nice try. Hey, is that Chloe?
Harley! You've been gone for weeks. Mom and Dad are worried sick. Weeks? That couldn't be weeks. Why did you run away? What happened? Harley, do we really have time to talk? This place is full of monsters. We need to get out of here. I'm just... Okay, you're right. Let's find a way out.
Find Chloe. Let's equip this. It's donuts. Okay, so they give you another place to get its donuts, I guess. Okay, resupply, shotgun shells. Yep. Storage. Store. Yes. We should probably retrieve that. Let's store the bird key. We should definitely save. Okay. It can't go that way. Okay. Alright, there's something down there. Three pistol shots. That actually fires really fast, too. Also, there is a range on the stun, so we'll have to keep that in mind. Oh, I found the rifle. Door is locked. Ah! This is where the bird key goes. What is that? Oh, that's a health spray. Cold drinks. Okay. Carousel's working. There's also someone... Wait for her to get around this railing, and then we'll put some rounds into her. Okay, there's another one up there. So we'll go back in here to grab the to grab the key, since we know where the bird key goes now. We still don't know. There's a piano we can interact with. We don't know how to deal with that. Storage. Store those. Store those. Grab the bird key. Save. Yeah, there should definitely be a thing on the screen that says, like, you've saved, or game saved, or something. Did you really go elbow deep in a trash can? Yes, you. That's probably a reference to the toilet thing. Okay. I don't know why the music cuts out when you get close to that, though. That's kind of weird. No, not here. Okay, use... Ah, submachine gun. Okay, this is the notepad. How do I type? Oh, it's like a right thing. Okay, so it's C D E F G A B, and the song is A E C A F E C. Heart. There we go. Where'd my notepad go? Okay. Picked up SMG. What kind of rounds does SMG use? .32 of 23. Oh, it uses 9mm. Okay. Okay, so now we need to get back to... Oh, nope. Nope. That's not happening. And there's some more shotgun ammo. I'm gonna try this. Yeah, let's... Why would you use that over the handgun? It makes 0 sense. I guess it's the idea that you could just hold down the button and put a lot of rounds in somebody, but... Yeah, it doesn't make sense to use that over the handgun. Ah, there's the rifle. Backpack is full. Of course it is. That's as fast as we can run. Alright. We need wheelies. Or heelies, I guess is what they were called. Storage. Store. Oh, okay, it needs 2 spots. Like the shotgun. Probably pick it up and store it for now. Sniper rifle. Locked by some entity. Storage, yep. Store. Exit. Save. We just walked back out. Somebody locked the door behind me. Okay. The hell is... To be honest, I never tell the truth. Hi, Bill NyQuil. How you doing today? Actually, let's... Can I actually kill this thing? Okay. Oh, that's just an instant kill. Good to know, that's why I saved. It can't be stunned. Yes, instant death. So it seems. It doesn't look like we can kill them. Oh, it can. Takes 3 shots, but it has to be when their mouth's open. Okay. Good to know. But they do give us a lot of coins. Nope. Whenever we hear that music, Pebbles is around. We can leave and come back and he goes away. Which honestly, I prefer. So, I'm not a big fan of like the you're being chased by a big monster thing, but the idea that I can just like leave an area, come back, and he just goes away is probably the best way to handle that. It's like, I don't want to be chased. Bye. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to... Oh. The hell? Wait a second. Okay. I was trying to get past her. Because I wonder if he can shoot her. Okay, it takes more than 3. Okay, it takes 4 shots, not 3 shots. Almost learned that the hard way. Okay. So, how do I get that box guy to stop shooting? I wonder if I can shoot him. Maybe with a rifle? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Also, can I even stun these? They don't seem to have a face. I don't know if I can stun these. I can. Okay. Okay, it looks like I can shoot the little thing. She is targeting it. Okay. That did work. Storage. I have enough health sprays to... be fine with that. Storage. Store. Exit. Reload. Equipped. Oh, the box is just gone now. There's gonna be a monster in here though, right? Okay, notepad. Okay, so... A... E... C... A... F... E... C. Got it. Key card. Nice. Okay. key card. It goes over here. Use. I unlocked it. A couch. Any coins on the couch? That would be hilarious. Maintenance 1107. $1107. D E A. Okay. Drain the water. 4 4 5 1. Unless this is supposed to be no, because there's no 0. Okay. Can't open this door, lock must be broken. Wait, then where the hell are we supposed to go? Nope. Alright, Pebbles. You stop hanging out with us, Pebbles. You need to just go on somewhere. Oh, there's something on the middle of the ride there. .9mm ammo. Okay, I think there was another way we could have gone. Storage. Okay, we're good there. Let's save. I think if we go this way, there was another gate to another part of the park we could go. Sounds like save room music. One, 2, 3, 4. This sounds like a whole different 1, 2. I'm gonna go ahead and run back. 3. Okay, that one only took 3, I think. Sounds like Treasure Trove Cove or something. 2 books are missing from the shelf. That is... Saw, locked away in display case. What are these buttons for? Okay. So that's... X... Okay. So we need the books. I'm sure you could probably guess that without... And the saw probably gets you through the... Oh, we can't even get up there, so I guess not. Hi. Oh, are we gonna hide Chloe in here until we find a way out?
Look, Chloe, I just want to know what happened. really remember. Something told me to go there. To the castle.
To the castle.
Who told you?
Who?
Maybe the devil. That scissor-legged monster. I want
Devils?
to see him burn.
Oh, this is a save room too.
Something isn't right here, Harley.
You don't say. You
don't have
don't
to
say there. What would give you your first clue? The giant mouth Iron Maidens, or book number 1? Everything's going okay. On respite from the madness. Okay, storage. Good there. Resupply. Hey, shotgun shells for only 1 coin? Ow, come on, man. Rude. We'll do 10 to buy some rifle ammo and store it away for now. Save. Actually, let's do another 10. 'Cause I have a feeling that rifle ammo is going to be useful later on down the line. Oh, wait. She's still following us. She said she was going to rest a while. Okay, the other book is, like, right there, but we're going to get in a fight with something once we go in there. So we need to be prepared for it. Oh, no. We need to saw the lady in half, it looks like. So this is what we need the saw for. Okay. Mr. Wallace laid me off today. It was sudden, cold, and rude, like he couldn't wait to get rid of me. His reasoning, the park doesn't need your services anymore. Stupid. The automatons break down constantly, so they need my maintenance. I thought they were a vital part of this godforsaken place. I'm not the only one. In the past weeks, many others were let go too. Cashiers, security guards, heck, even janitors. It's as if they're being replaced by something else, something that our everyday mind can't fathom. Politely holding a book. If it wants me to take it. Yeah, because whatever that is gonna sit up or something. Oh yeah, I forgot we had a flashlight. Okay. Game's actually very well lit, so didn't really need to use our flashlight that much, so... Two books are missing from the shelf. Not anymore, they're not. Okay. So that goes there. XCAIC. XC... Okay, well, I can actually just do this. X, C, double arrow, I, C. I don't know why that C was so weird. That notepad is actually really cool. It's hard to draw on, but... Oh. X... C. Oh, wait. Is there two different? There's two different types of C's, but I can't really tell the difference. I guess. Oh, I guess one C is supposed to throw you off. Okay, so it's X, C, A-I-C. Okay. Yeah, so one of the C's is meant to throw you off. That's actually really smart, so you can't really try to brute force it your first time. You can't tell which C is which. Also, Chloe doesn't come in here with us, which is kind of funny. Nothing happened. Nothing happened except the wall went up and they gave us a bunch of ammo. I would say something happened. 15 pistol ammo? Lungs and legs. Oh. Okay. We get two kicked by legs. Got it. Okay, that doesn't seem like it's going to be a very hard boss fight. That is kind of funny, though. I wonder if it lets you do this puzzle. I'm going to grab the other book just in case, but I wonder if it lets you do this puzzle without having to... do the books. Like, what happens if it does that? So, like, if I go X, C, A, I, C. Oh, okay. Didn't let me hit the A. X, C, A, I, C. Okay, so it does let you grab it. But our inventory's full because we have the 2 books. Which is fine, we can just use... We don't have to solve the puzzle. We can just do that. Okay. Equip. And use... Ow. Oh. Can you outrun this? You can, okay. Okay. I'm injured, but we could probably get a soda and fix that. What did we get from that, though? There's not really an item or anything from that. Okay. Not sure what that really accomplished. Buy a soda. Oh, we need another soda. Okay. Okay. No. Map. Locked connection there. Ice Palace. We haven't gone in the Ice Palace. And that's basically it. Maybe that's what it was, is we couldn't go in the Ice Palace without defeating them? Oh, we needed the code for the Ice Palace, right? Oh, also, I thought I saw something glowing back here. No, it's just weird lighting. Okay. Door is locked by a keypad. Okay, it's either 1, 1... Okay, there's no 0. Okay, so it's 4, 4, 5, 1. I need a size 8. Okay. Let's say I saw some rifle ammo. Okay, don't ice skate yet. I'd like to save before we do that. Where's the closest save? Probably back where we just came from, right? So we can just go here. Back over here. A little bit of a run, but... then we can... storage, because we can also store this. Exit, save, cool. Do you have any... we buy stuff? Store. Okay. I think that'll be good. Alright. Let's go ice skating, I guess. Okay, so there was a different camera angle to get closer to these things, but... Yes. No.
I hate nutcrackers.
Why?
Looks like they hate us too.
Oh. Actually. So we gotta fight the nutcrackers on ice? This is interesting. What? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's a bit like the armor, but... Yeah, it's a bit like the armor. We have to, like, wait for them to awaken and then blast them. Okay, let's try the pistol on him. You know, it's weird. Like, I really like this game. Like, in all honesty, like, it's doing unique things. Like, they're not difficult things, but they're unique things. And it's something I always talk about when something's like trying to do something in the genre, like. Like, you don't have to, like, reinvent the wheel or anything. You could just do something unique, right? And, like, this is just fun. Like, just to kind of explore Carnival and fight, like, weird creatures and, like, possessed nutcrackers and, like, I don't know. This is just, like, legitimately enjoyable. I think this is well done. Like, it's not hard to control, even on mouse and keyboard. Like, none of the boss fights have been too difficult. Like, it's got saves, it gives you enough currency to, like, get stuff. So I don't feel like I'm, like, really struggling for resource management. But I also am not like, you know, I've died a few times because, like, the things hit hard enough to, like, cause you to have to reset, and, you know, but it's nothing egregious. Like, this is just, you know, this is just silly. It's not really that difficult, but again, I would take this over, like, a super hard game any day. Yeah, let's say, it's gotta be you, right? There we go. Okay, this is an elevator. Where is this elevator? Because there's another game that comes to mind because when I was looking at this game, a lot of people like it's like Alyssa but at a carnival, and I will say this game is not like Alyssa. Like aesthetically it is, but Alyssa is a very hard game, like legitimately a very difficult game. If you've not played Alyssa, believe me, it's good. It's a good game. It's just very, very difficult. Even those nutcrackers are gone. That's funny. I wonder if they're going to be out here now. Okay, so it showed an elevator. I don't even know. Security office, restroom, back alley. Departure parlor. But yeah, Alyssa is very difficult. This game is on the opposite end of the spectrum from that. This game is nowhere near as difficult. Ooh, 50% off. I will take those. Store. Save. Okay, so now we've got to figure out where that elevator is. But I really liked Alyssa too. I think Alyssa's a very, very good game. It has some interesting melee, very interesting bosses, very unique fights. Okay, we gotta find an elevator. Here's somebody. Deep fried churros. Okay, we're here. Okay, so that's the tunnel. That's where we do the piano, that's where we did the theater. Maybe it's here? Utility shack? Yeah, maybe that's where it's at. Maybe it's in the utility shack. Map. Currently exploring. Fortune teller wagon. Left wing. Dollhouse. Dollhouse? Oh, that's. Yeah. That's where we got the submachine gun from. I don't know where this elevator is. Royal Manor, Ferris wheel. I'll keep exploring down here. Because this should just wrap around to the bathrooms. The only other place I can think of is it's in the security office, which this is connected, or it's like right next to, so. Okay. Okay, I can't go in there. Yeah. Alright, so let's check the security office again. None of that. Locked by some entity. The only other place I can think of it that's in the Royal Manor, but we didn't see anything in there. Go back this way. Like there's the Ferris wheel area, but there's nothing here, right? Oh, maybe over there? Hold on. There's a hole in the fence over there. Okay. Not that way. Nope. Nope. Talk to him again? Nope. Okay, so we can't do anything here. Thing behind the gravestone. No. Where would that even be? It wouldn't be in the ice rink itself, right? Huh. How's this one going? Pretty good. I like I like most of it. We're just a little lost. We saw an area where an elevator opened, but I can't figure out where the actual elevator is. I think we're like basically at the end if I can figure out where this elevator is. Other than that, pretty good. I like it. Back on Skyrim, yeah. Let's see. The only other place... that connects to the top, so there's nothing there. The only other place it could be is like maybe in this back alley over here. Like back here somewhere? Ah, yep, back here. That would explain it. Alright, we found it. Permanently leaving area. Interesting. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a you're about to get to the end of the game kind of thing. All right, so well, thankfully there's a save like right over here, so I'm gonna save. Permanently leaving area, so we're gonna transition to something else apparently. Alright, let's save. Just go out this door. Alright, that took a little bit longer than it probably needed to, but I'm guessing we're gonna have to fight Pebbles as the final boss. Can we get on this Ferris wheel? I didn't try. Okay, it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's closed. Miss Rebel says you need to be this tall to enter the ride. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. Yes. Okay, they put a... Is that a flamethrower? It is indeed. Great for burning scissor-legged puppets. Okay, storage. I'm gonna guess that's no longer useful. And I'm gonna get our health sprays out. Okay, we saved before this, so... Oof. Oh, I was like, what is that flickering? It's a giant fan. Alright, Mr. Pebbles, show yourself. That is a music choice. Now, does other weapons work on this guy? No, it's only the flamethrower. Where are you going, Pebbles? Okay, I'm fine. Oh, he's like trying to cut me off or something. Come back here, Pebbles. Some interesting music choice for a final boss fight.
Is it dead? I hope so. Can I stomp it? Just to be sure? Let's just go home.
Stomach just to be sure. Nice.
Hey, stop grabbing my ankle.
That sounds like
Sorry.
that's definitely a reference to the games that came before. Because you do that in Silent Hill, you step on them just to make sure that they're dead. We changed outfits.
Do you think Mom and Dad will be mad? At you for disappearing? No. At me for sneaking out? Definitely.
I don't know if they'll be mad at you for sneaking out if you saved your sister. If they are, they're kind of awful people.
Followed us?
Do you think it followed us? What, the trauma? Probably. Interesting. Something was... It sounded like Chloe screaming her name. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, as expected, it was kind of a short game. I don't know. I liked it. Aw, look, there's a kitty cat. And a bunny rabbit. And a fish. There's fish. Yeah. I liked it. I thought it was solid. Nice 2-hour experience, and it wasn't too difficult. It uses, you know, the PSX stuff, and I don't know. I thought it was a really good experience. Oh, sorry. I was trying to check something. Yeah. It seems like it's set out to be kind of like an homage to the old survival horror games, but it wasn't too difficult. Like I said, I heard a lot of people say, like, this is Alyssa but at a carnival, and it looks like that same style, but it does not play like Alyssa. Like I said, Alyssa is hard. Alyssa is a very difficult game. This game is very easy, at least to me, and I think that is perfect. I would rather there be dozens of games like this than, like, Alyssa. I think Alyssa is great for what Alyssa is, but if there were a dozen Alyssa games, that would push so many people away. Because Alyssa is a very hard game. It's great. I loved Alyssa, but it is very hard. It also has like one really funny sequence in it. There's like a chase sequence. I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't played Alyssa, but oh, we got a rank C? Oh, it's probably because we saved so much. But yeah. So there you go. Healing items used. Took in-game time was an hour and a half. But there you go. That was Carnival Massacre. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it like the story wasn't super deep. It's hey, go find your little sister at the carnival. I feel like there was something a little bit more sinister, like under the surface there. Like we didn't really get a lot about Harley herself. So there might be like something else to explore with Harley. But yeah, the boss fights were simple, but had their own like kind of mechanics. Like each boss had like a mechanic. Like you had the fire with the knight. You had the nutcrackers kind of like waking up. They kind of worked like the knights before the night boss, where they kind of like wake up and come after you. But that was kind of their mechanic. But they didn't really get close enough to do anything to us, so they might have had something else there. Then you had legs and lungs. Had like legs would come up, try to kick you or kick dust at you, and lungs had the gun. So like that had its own separate mechanic. But yeah, like this was very good for this short of an experience. Like I feel like if this was extended out a little bit more and a little bit more fleshed out, you could make like a full-fledged survival horror out of this, I think. So like I would be very interested to see the dev like spend a lot like more time developing like better like AI for the bosses and like stronger mechanics and stuff like that. Like I legitimately think that like this is a really good like entry into survival horror from an indie perspective. Like I said, it's not difficult, and I think that actually plays a really good role in it, because we need more survival horror games that are not difficult so that people can play stuff like this and get interested in survival horror. Because again, this is not a very deep game, but a lot of survival horror, it pushes a lot of people away, right? There's a lot of like the old Resident Evils, the old Silent Hill. Those games are difficult to play, and some of them are actually just hard games in general. If you've played Silent Hill 4, if you've played like Resident Evil 3 in some aspects, dealing with Nemesis, like some of those games are quite difficult. And getting over the tank controls, which this game does have tank controls by default, but you can switch it to modern. Like it has tanks and modern controls, so you don't even have to deal with that if you don't want to. I'm used to tank controls. That's just how my brain works. Like I could deal with modern controls too. That's fine. But I don't know. I really liked it. I got this game on sale, so I can't speak to how much. The game's $5. Yeah, that's worth $5. 100%. I at $5 I can recommend it. We missed 2 achievements. Finish the game with an S rank and unlock every achievement. Oh, apparently if you unlock every achievement, it says a door is opened somewhere. It says golden SMG. Okay, so they give you like an infinite gun, probably. So you have to do an S rank, which probably wouldn't be hard. You just probably have to go through don't save, don't heal. But yeah, that's gonna do it for our playthrough of Carnival Massacre. Which, yeah, at $5 I can recommend that. It's about a 2-hour experience, $5. You can get it on sale probably a little bit cheaper, if that is too steep a price. But I think 2 hours for $5, yeah, that's fine. That's cool. And again, you could actually get a more experience if you go through and try to get the S rank and get the achievements and stuff. It's donuts. I love the it's bread reference in there. There's a lot of references, but see, it also does a very good thing of it pays homage without like copying it. And see, what I actually talked about, we played Tormented Souls, and Tormented Souls 2, and I talked about how Tormented Souls feels like it didn't really have an identity to itself, whereas this game pays homage to like early Silent Hill, early Resident Evil. Now this game is much shorter than Tormented Souls 1 and 2, mind you. Those games take like anywhere from like 8 to 16 hours. Like those are very long games in comparison. They're like 4 to like 8 times longer than this. But like this game definitely felt like it had much more of an identity. It's kind of like Alyssa. Both this game and Alyssa, like they feel like they have much more of an identity to themselves that pay homage to those games. Whereas like Tormented Souls feels like it was like, what if we just made that game again, but with our world, right? And it's really hard to describe until you like compare them side to side. But yeah, I like Carnival Massacre. Maybe it'll be for you. Maybe it won't. But you can check it out on Steam. Like I said, it's $5. $5 for a couple hours. I think that's solid. Again, you can probably get another playthrough if you want to 100% it. But that's going to do it for this playthrough. Thank you so much for watching over there on YouTube. The stream is going to continue. So if you want to catch us on Twitch for more content, that's twitch.tv/Massacre Games. But other than that, I will see you in the next playthrough. Have a good one. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye. Alright, Twitch, hang out with us for just a second, and we're going to switch games. We're going to play something that's not horror. We're going to play something that's probably a little sillier. Go just finish out the stream with that. But yeah, I liked Carnival.